gun to your head, no second chances. What's it gonna be? In 1865, Wild Bill Hickok faced that exact choice. 75 yards from Dave Tutt, a duel in the Missouri heat. One man would walk away. One perfect shot made the West take notice. No wind, no movement, just two men in the still air. Bill didn't flinch, didn't blink. He let Tutt draw first, that was the code. But when Hickok fired, his bullet traveled faster than an ex-wife filing a settlement claim. Final, legendary, his bullet made Missouri mornings feel colder. That duel didn't just settle a debt, it made Hickok a name. And out west, a name could protect you or paint a target on your back. Bill wasn't just quick, he was deadly accurate. He split a spinning silver dollar with a bullet, shot a knife out of a man's hand before it could strike. And when folks doubted him, he didn't argue. Bill told a bystander to toss a silver dollar in the air. Others swore it should have hit the dirt before it was cracked. He raised his Colt, squinted against the sun, and cracked the coin in two before it hit dirt. No applause, just silence. A statement was made that day. With Bill, you'll be dead before you hit the dirt. Abilene, a cattle town where money, liquor, and trouble arrived in the same wagon. Young ranch hands with whiskey in their blood didn't care for rules. But when Bill stepped into the street, hand resting easy on his Colt, even the drunkest cowboys sobered fast. He wasn't reckless, he chose his fights. And when it came, he kept calm where others couldn't. But legends don't survive on skill alone. Hickok's myth was tested in places where the law was only as strong as the man holding the gun. James Butler Hickok, born in Illinois in 1837, growing up he learned fast. Survival favored those who moved silent and struck precise. Raised among fields and fence posts, where hard work didn't earn praise, just another day's work. His father ran a stop on the Underground Railroad. That kind of courage didn't come with medals, just danger. So Bill learned early to keep quiet, stay sharp, and move fast if the law came looking. Days on horseback, tracking, shooting, reading the land, every skill sharpened in shadow, away from prying eyes. At 18, a bar fight in Monticello ended with a man dead. Bill became a wanted man. He didn't deny it. He saddled up, rode west, and started over. And the Civil War gave him a place to put that edge and sharpen it even further. When the Civil War broke out, Hickok scouted for the Union. He slipped behind Confederate lines, carried messages through forests and creek beds, and lived off nerve. He wore the uniform loose, part soldier, part ghost. It was deadly work, but it honed him into a man who could stay calm under fire. But when the shooting stopped, men like Hickok had to find new battlegrounds, and the frontier gave him plenty. After the Civil War, Bill found himself entering law enforcement. But where Bill went, trouble followed. In 1871, Abilene was chaos, cowboys firing guns, whiskey flowing like water. Bill stepped in, same as always. But in the confusion, one wrong shot hit his own deputy, Mike Williams. Mike had stood beside him more than once. Now he was gone. Bill handed in his badge and walked out of town. Some men carry guilt like a cross. Bill carried it like a shadow, always behind him, just far enough to let him keep going. No one could have foreseen the events that would follow, even with Mike dwelling in Bill's shadow. Dead men tell no tales. August 18, 7-6. Deadwood. Hickok sat at a poker table, normally his back pressed against the wall, a habit that had saved him more times than he could count. That morning, the only open chair left him exposed. Fate, it seemed, had rearranged the rules. Jack McCall walked in, silent as a shadow, and raised a pistol. Quick, brutal, no duel, no honor. The cards spilled across the table, black aces, black eights, the dead man's hand. A legend that had faced countless bullets, split spinning coins, and walked into danger unflinching, ended in a heartbeat. Even skill, even reputation, could not save him from the quiet inevitability of fate. Wild Bill Hickok wasn't a made-up hero. He was flesh and blood, a man who stood calm where others broke. One duel made his name. One shot ended it. So here's the question: could you survive with a gun to your head? Or would the dead man's hand be yours? Drop your answer below. Subscribe for more stories of history's greatest warriors. Until next time, stay sharp.